Are you tired of being told to just be positive? To always find the silver lining in every single crappy situation? What if I told you that the secret to a happier life isn't about wanting more, but about caring about less? Today we're diving into a book that's a brilliant slap in the face to the entire self-help industry. Mark Manson's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And trust me, this isn't about becoming a lazy, indifferent jerk. It's about becoming a more focused, resilient, and genuinely happier person. Let's get into it. So Manson's first big idea is that our society has a toxic obsession with positivity. We're constantly bombarded with messages that we should be happier, healthier, and more successful than everyone else. This creates what he calls the feedback loop from hell. You feel anxious, so you get anxious about being anxious. You feel angry, then you get angry at yourself for feeling angry. It's a downward spiral. Manson argues that negative emotions are not the enemy. They're a necessary part of life. The trick isn't to avoid the pain, it's to learn how to handle it. This brings us to the core message of the book. You only have a limited number of F's to give in your lifetime, so you need to choose them wisely. Think about it. Do you really care about your cousin's vague political rant on Facebook, or that someone cut you off in traffic? Probably not. But we let these tiny things steal our energy. Manson says the key is to identify your core values. What are the few things you are willing to struggle for? Because happiness isn't a magical destination. It's found in the process of solving problems you genuinely care about. You don't want a life without problems. You want a life with good problems. Okay, this next one might sting a little, but it's incredibly freeing. Manson's message is blunt. You are not a unique and special snowflake. In the age of social media, everyone is trying to be extraordinary. But the reality is, most of what we do in life is pretty average. And that is completely okay. The pressure to be special is exhausting. True self-worth comes from accepting your flaws and embracing the ordinary. There is joy and meaning to be found in everyday life, without needing to be the best in the world. Letting go of the need to be exceptional frees you up to just be. So how do you actually apply this? 2 key tools: embracing failure and getting really good at saying no. Manson says that we only improve at things we're willing to fail at. If you avoid failure, you avoid growth. Pain and failure are our most effective teachers. So instead of running from them, we need to learn from them. And just as important is the power of rejection, the ability to say no. True freedom isn't about saying yes to everything. It's about committing to what's truly important and saying no to everything else. This means setting boundaries, even if it makes some people uncomfortable. Your time and energy are your most valuable resources. Protect them. In the end, Manson brings it all back to one big, scary topic: death. By confronting the reality that our time is limited, we get crystal clear on our priorities. It forces us to ask the big question: what is my legacy? What do I truly value? When you realize you're going to die, all the trivial stuff you care about suddenly seems pretty meaningless. So, the subtle art of not giving a fuck isn't about apathy. It's a guide to finding what's truly worth caring about in your life. It's about choosing your values, embracing your struggles, accepting your ordinary existence, and focusing your limited energy on what genuinely matters. I want to know what you think. After hearing this, what's one thing you're going to stop giving a fuck about? Let me know in the comments below. And if you got some value from this summary, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into life-changing books. Thanks for listening.